Hi guys, Dr. Hans from Optimal Wellness, and today I want to talk about your hamstrings, because a lot of people don't realize that their hamstring, it might be the reason that they're having their chronic lower back pain. And just like your car, when you drive with the parking brake on, your car doesn't move properly. Well, when you have tight hamstrings, your body's not going to move properly. And so doing activities or doing things like bending over or doing a squat or walking or running can become more difficult. So when we look at your hamstrings will attach into this bone that we sit on called the ischial tuberosity. And when they become tight, they will cause our pelvis to tilt posteriorly. And when this tilts this way, then it takes this good curve out of our lower back, and our lower back becomes straight, causing all this pressure on the disc or on the soft disc here in the front. And that's going to lead to things like degenerative disc bulges, or even disc herniations, and causing that chronic lower back pain. So it's real critical that we have flexibility in our hamstrings. And why do we have tight hamstrings? Well, it has to do with us a lot of times sitting too much. When we sit, we're not stretching the hamstrings, and they become shortened or tightened over time. So how do you know if you have tight hamstrings? Well, simply, you can lay on your back, keeping your legs straight. You're going to pull it up towards the ceiling, and you ideally want to get between 70 and 90 degrees. So you want your leg perpendicular with the floor of the table. And so simply to correct this, you want to be able to stretch and lengthen the hamstrings. So you can do that same thing. And I like to use a band, or you can use, if you don't have a band at home, you can use a towel. But you're going to put that around the bottom of your foot. Do the same thing, but you're going to use that to assist you to pull back towards you. And you want to hold this for 30 seconds up to a minute. And you're going to do that on both sides. Another great tool to use for tight hamstrings is something called a foam roller. So this guy right here, you're going to lay on the floor, put this underneath your hamstring, and you're going to roll back and forth across your hamstring on this. And this is going to help stretch the hamstrings and help mobilize the hamstrings there. So that is your health tip of the week. If you're dealing with chronic low back pain, give these tools a chance. And please like or share this with others that might be experiencing lower back pain, because it could be something simple, just dealing with those tight hamstrings. Well, we'll see you guys next week, and thanks for joining me.